For some people, the daily routine of traffic jams, office politics, and fast-paced technology just don't cut it. They long for something else, an alternative to the competitive routine of the city life. Wes Gustafson is such an example. To Wes, using his team of draft horses for small logging projects quenches this desire and gives him a sense of serenity, adventure, and beauty that can be found in no other setting like this. Horse logging means selectively logging a particular stand of trees using a team of horses as the primary movers of the timber.
It's great being out in the woods. I mean, compared to like being anywhere else, being out in the woods is really kind of fun anyway. You know, it's quiet and there's like the animal life you can hear and see. There's the wind blowing through the trees, all that kind of stuff. You know, and it's just beautiful. The woods in western Washington here are probably the best anywhere. There's so many different varieties, and it's really just pretty. Okay, team.
One of the most practical functions of horse logging, besides being an enjoyable and unique business opportunity, are the many environmental benefits that it offers.
One thing that's nice about using horses when you're logging is that after the skid trail gets used 4 or 5 times or more, I mean, the ground just has this nice brown kind of look like you just turned up a garden spot. You know how it looks like that. So you kind of, instead of feeling like you've ruined it, you kind of feel like you've made it look, you almost have like this walking path when you're done. It looks nice.
Because horses run on hay and other natural fuels, horse logging greatly reduces the number of heavy gas-operated machines needed for conventional style logging operations.
It's kind of nice to be able to look at a stand of trees, you know, woods, and say, well, what could you do to maybe take out some of the bad trees or take a few good ones here and there, and kind of use your kind of artistic kind of eye to say what would make it look nice. You know, if we grouped these trees together and took that one, or if these are crowding together, if we took that one, how would it look if we did this? Rather than just seeing dollar signs on the trees, you know, how could you make the stand look better?
For your Escalade or your freak parade, I'm the only John Wayne left in this town. When I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city, I make a lot of noise, cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Logging with horses is probably it's a real test of the horse and the driver, because, or the teamster, whatever you want to call him, or her, because it takes a lot of, in the woods you can get kind of tense a little bit because you got trees falling, you got logs to kind of avoid, so you tend to get tense inside, and any of you, I'm sure a lot of you are horse people, know that when you get tense inside, the horse knows it before you know it. So somehow you got to tell yourself, calm down, relax. If your voice starts to raise and you're saying things to them, they get more tense. So So you have to kind of calm down first. If you can't calm down, it's better just to take them back and try it another day. You just don't want to get hurt.
Before the trees are cut, Wes must consider a number of factors, like road access, the slope of the terrain, how far the logs must be pulled to the landing, and how the logging will affect the long-term health of the forest. Once the cut logs are in position, Wes backs the horses up and secures the logs to their hitch.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let me see if I can.
Back.
Good.
While Wes goes back in to hitch another log, Ken takes care of the landing.
We're just rolling the logs down in this downslope with these, I guess you'd just say small logs as a ramp, and then when the self-loader log truck comes, they'll be able to just grab them. Anything that's too far, he can hook a chain to with the choker and just yank it up closer. There's no problem if it's a little bit out of reach.
Here, Ken rolls the logs down the wooden planks where they'll be stored until the self-loading log truck can come and pick them up. Time means money, so it's important to get as many logs in position as possible before the day is over.
Oh, perfect!
Prediction for this weekend. Today's Sunday. They said rain on Saturday and thunder and lightning. Sunday the same thing. But it's been beautiful, probably the most beautiful days we've had all year. A little bit hot this afternoon though, so we're tired. You can see the horses are pretty tired. Good job today, Clyde. They've been getting a little bit hot the last hour, so it's time to quit. But we got a pretty good pile out there. And we got 2 more piles up there, so I think we got enough for a couple loads. So good day's work, good weekend's work, you guys.